Welcome to day 2 of the Art of Sales Masterclass. I'm so excited to be doing day 2. It's so exciting. If you are joining me live, say hello. If you are watching me on a replay, tell me as well. Why not? I'm always happy to hear who has watched the masterclass or any of my live videos. So hello everybody. I'll try to maybe tag everyone. I wonder if it will let me invite everybody just so you all know I am here. Everyone. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing? Today we have day 2 of the Art of Sales Masterclass. And before I begin, I just want to let you know a little bit of information. For those of you who only joined the group right now, the replay to the Art of Sales Masterclass is going to be in the guides section, okay? So in the guides section, you'll find a separate guide called the Art of Sales, and this is where you will find day 1 for the Art of Sales Masterclass and any other live videos in relation to the Art of Sales Masterclass moving forward. There is also another guide here in the group with some of my other personal development trainings. So you're more than welcome to check it out if you want. There is like a welcome video as well that will tell you a little bit about the group. So this is going to be fun, and I'm sure like there will be something for everybody. So yesterday we talked about why people buy things and how people like to buy things. And today I want to talk to you about why people don't buy. Why people don't buy. Because this is the kind of question that everybody asks themselves whenever they have a business, whenever they want to have a business. It's like, why do people not buy? Why aren't people buying my products, my services? I am trying so hard. I'm not getting those sales. Like, what's going on? Why is this happening to me? And it makes us want to give up. So this is going to be huge. If you want to take notes, you are more than welcome to take notes, but you don't have to, because you will have this training here in the group, so you can revisit it and watch it more than once if you like. So let's discuss why people aren't buying. Because a lot of the times people think it's all about the money. People just are broke at the moment. People don't have money to buy my products or services, so this is why they aren't buying. But there is more to it, especially whenever you are, especially when you are running an online business through social media. There are so many aspects, and I would love to share some of them with you today. So I really hope that you'll find it beneficial for your business. Okay. So the number one reason that people don't buy your products or services is not because of the money. It's because they don't know about your products. They don't even know that you have some products or services available. As simple as it sounds, this is number one reason why people are not buying your products or services, especially when you are just starting out. Okay? So let's dive deeper into this, because this is really important. Really important. When you are just starting a business, or you have a business, but you don't post about it, you don't let people know that something is available for sale, people just don't know about it. So how do you expect people to come and buy your products or services if they don't even know you are selling something? They don't even know that something is available. So we want to let people know that we are selling products or services, but not by bombarding them and sending them messages, because they will see it on your social media, on your stories, on your timeline, and who is meant to see it will see it always. Okay? So this is huge. This is really huge, because a lot of the people make the mistake of they start some type of business, they make one post, and they think, I'm supposed to have like 5 sales right now. I'm supposed to have at least 1. But the thing is, not everybody will see your post every single day. Okay? So, not every day somebody will see your post about your services or your products. So we are not talking about post every single day that people have to buy now, buy now, buy now. This is not what we are talking about, and I'll dive deeper into this in a minute. But if people never, ever, ever seen any of your posts, any of your stories, and they don't even know that you have something available, you cannot be surprised that they won't buy from you. So you have to make sure that you let them know that something is available. You have to let them know. But how should we do it? Because a lot of people teach in a way that you should just like send cold messages, like send cold DMs, tag people on all your posts. Like, that's not what we want to do here. We want to be respectful of everybody's time, and they are allowed to make the decisions on their own. So number one reason that people forget about is people don't know about your products or services. So if you are a coach, especially if you're a coach and you're the face of the brand, you have to show yourself. Maybe you have to do those live videos so people can see that you're around, that you're available, that you are providing some type of services. Because if they don't know about you, then they are not going to buy from you. This is the reason why people don't buy. This is exactly why Coca-Cola still advertises their services, okay? So it's in relation to people don't know about the products or people forget about the products, okay? So, number one reason, people don't know about your products or services. And number two, people forget. It's so easy for us to forget about something. Maybe it is on somebody's wish list to buy your products or services and they are waiting for a paycheck to come, okay? But sometimes people genuinely forget. We are all so busy. People have children, people have full-time jobs, people need to take care of their houses, people have businesses of their own. Like, it's understandable that people will forget sometimes about our products. So what we have to do is we have to remind them that we exist, that the product exists, that the service is available, but not in a way that we are bombarding them with like, are you ready to buy now? Are you ready to buy now? You were supposed to buy. Like, are you sure? Are you sure that you should buy it now? We don't want to do that because this is annoying people. People don't like to buy like this. But instead, we are respectful. We make a post, we make a story, but not only about our products or services non-stop. Social media is a little bit different. You have to show your authentic self as well, face forward, so that people get to know you. But, so how can we remind them? We are not going to be sending them like an email every single day about our products or services. This annoys people. Let me tell you, the amount of times I unsubscribed from somebody's email list because they would email me every single day, reminding me about their offer. I am aware of the offer. You don't have to send it every single day or few times a day. That's even worse. I subscribed to some people's email lists before. I might have purchased a product, so I automatically went to the email list. I would receive emails 3 times a day. That's too much. It's understandable that you want to make sales. It's understandable that you would like to earn money because of your business. But we are not meant to annoy people. This just annoys people. They will unsubscribe quicker than they will buy from you. Even if somebody wanted to buy your products or services, they will not do it. If you send them an email like every single day and few times a day, let me tell you, this is really annoying. Put yourself in the buyer's shoes. Do you like to buy in this kind of way? Or you hate whenever you receive that many emails? Because let me tell you, majority of people, they don't like to receive that many emails. So it's important for us to remember, how do you like to buy? And this is why yesterday I asked you, like, how do you like to buy? Because the way you like to buy is the way you should sell. If you like to receive 3 emails a day, you can try it if you like. But let me tell you, majority of people don't like that. So we have to remind someone of our products and of our services, but not to bombard them with information and make them feel overwhelmed. Okay? We have to be respectful of their time. And people, if somebody knows about your product, they might genuinely forget. And a lot of the times they will appreciate if you let them know. This is why we follow up. But we are not going to follow up every single day. We are not going to follow up even sometimes once a week. Depending on the service or product, sometimes we can follow up maybe just once a month to remind them that this was available. Or we can let them know that there is a discount going on. But we are not going to be emailing every single day and also, especially, sending messages on social media. Majority of people don't buy from messages. Majority of people don't buy from messages. And let me tell you this, okay? If you are running a business and you post every day your stories or you make posts, right? People don't always like the stuff that you post. They don't always hit the like button. They don't always comment. But a lot of the times, like, people are always watching. There's always people watching. Okay? But not everybody always hits that like button or comment. So if somebody does not comment under your post saying that they want information, we are not emailing them. We are not sending them messages with the information because they are not interested. Unless they've told you before that they are interested, but the timing for them it's not right now, and you can follow up after a few weeks if you like, but not straight away. Especially if somebody tells you, I'm not interested right now. If someone says to you those words, I'm not interested right now, we do not send them a message back, but why not? Why not? This is a good service. This is a great product. No. People will block you for these reasons, and you are losing potential clients. You are losing potential clients if you are annoying people like that. So be respectful of their time. People can forget about your services, but we are not going to bombard them. Okay, so this is important. Another reason why people don't buy, because we are talking about businesses like being run on social media. Another reason why people don't buy majority of the times is because all you do is sell. So when you have a business, it's important to sell your products, and it's important to let people know that they are available through your stories or posts or through email lists. But if all you do is sell, especially on your Facebook profile or Instagram profile, whatever it is, if all you do is sell, people will not buy like this. If all you do is sell, people will not buy. Brett, don't worry about it. You're okay. We are only getting started, so you only missed a little bit. You can watch the replay later of the first 15 minutes. So if all you do is sell, like non-stop, every single post you make, it's sell, 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 call to action, sell, sell. Like, people will be pushed away from that. So we don't want to do that. Instead, what we want is to post a little bit about ourselves especially if you are using your personal profile for your business. We want to post about ourselves. We want to post about maybe a little bit behind the scenes, what's going on in your life, but not only sell, because majority of the times people are a little bit pushed away by that. So it's good to make a sales post, but it's not good to just do sale posts all the time, especially if you have a social media like profile and this is where you run your business. You have to show yourself, because people buy based on who you are, based on you, the person you are. You are attracting people based on who you are, the person you are. Okay? And this is also related to the fact that people don't buy if somebody's profile lacks authenticity. So many of you already know this, but this is very important, and this is why I'm saying it here as well in this training. A lot of the times, if your profile feels unauthentic, like you are trying to copy everyone else, the way they sell, the way they talk, the way they walk, the way they dress, people can feel that this is not authentic. And let me tell you this, okay? It doesn't matter if you wear jewelry. It doesn't matter if you wear your pajama on your live video. All it matters is the way you are, okay? So you can obviously dress up nice to look pretty, but you don't want to dress up to look nice and pretty just because it's the right thing to do. You want to do it because it's who you are, okay? So what am I trying to say here? I've done live videos on a normal t-shirt with Snoop Dogg on it, and it had more engagement than when I was dressed up and had my hair done. It's not about that, okay? It's not about it. People want to see you, the real you. And you can show yourself up without makeup, especially if you're a woman. You can show yourself with no makeup. You can show yourself with your hair tied up. And it's not, then, of course, what I'm trying to say here, we are not doing that just to pretend like we are okay with the self-image and we just show up with a messy hairstyle. But we don't want to go over the top. You don't have to be like, pretending, putting this image of yourself that's not even you forward just because you think people will buy like that. People buy because of you, and you are amazing the way you are. The best version of yourself is the one that like nobody sees when you're in your house, when you're comfortably sitting on your sofa and watching TV. This is the best version of yourself. And of course, we want to look beautiful. We want to be presentable, especially when we have a business. But it's not about the way we look. It's about who we are. So we don't have to do none of those things. You have to stay true to yourself. If you don't like wearing the color red, but you see one coworker, one of your teammates or somebody wears the color red and they do well on live video, so you try to wear the color red to see how you perform, you can give it a try, but you don't have to do it. It's not about it. It's about you. So you have to be authentic to yourself. You have to show who you truly are. And of course, like on social media, you don't have to show every little part of your life. This is completely normal, because when we work at a normal job and we work in an office, of course we have to dress up nice. We have to be presentable. We wouldn't show up in a pajama. But what I'm trying to say is, we don't have to go ahead and change all of our style thinking that this is going to help us make sales. It's not about our style. It's not about our hairstyle or style or the makeup we do when we are selling services, especially if you're a coach. It's about you. Okay? So you don't have to change the way you dress. Even you don't have to change the way you talk, because people love the. There are people online, okay, Like, I'm sure you've seen it before. Those type of videos, those type of people that create like reaction videos to different types of stuff. So they make a reaction, maybe they are watching some video and they make a reaction. They are maybe trying on something to eat and they make reactions, okay? They post their reactions to it. The reason why people like that is because they are authentic to who they are. You know, some people might be very loud, some people might be very quiet with their reactions, so some people might be very over the top, but it only works because this is who they are. So we don't have to copy somebody else thinking that if it works for them, this is going to work for me. It might, but this is not why you are starting a business. You have started a business so that nobody tells you what to do, and nobody tells you how to dress, and nobody tells you how to talk. This is the reason why we start our own businesses. This is why we want to become entrepreneurs. Not because we want to mimic somebody else, not because we wanna... We do it because we want to be ourselves. We do it because we want the freedom. We want financial freedom, but we also want the freedom to be ourselves. And there are people, like, let me tell you, okay? I currently pay for coaching and I go to different masterclasses to learn, to develop myself, because the mindset work is really, really important. Whatever you are trying to achieve in life, mindset work is very important. And let me tell you, I would go to master classes or to coaching programs by this woman who is a millionaire. And she would sometimes show up after having a facial done, the massage for the face, facial massage. She would show up with a weird ponytail, with a robe on herself, looking like a mess. And the coaching program would be costing a few thousand, okay? But it wasn't about the way she looked, it was about the way she talked, what she spoke about, what message she had to deliver. So we don't have to put on our nicest clothes, go out and start buying these luxury items just to show, as if, to get people to buy our products because this is the life we have. A lot of us are not even into this kind of things, okay? If you are into luxury items, you can buy them. But you might be this person that you hate those luxury items. You will never like them. You don't like the way they look. You don't like certain brands. So we don't have to buy those things just to impress others. This is not why we are starting a business. We start businesses to be free, to be who we are, to be truly happy. Financial freedom, freedom of location, freedom to be who we are. So please, try to be authentic on social media, especially if you are using your profile. To be honest with you, any social media account, if you are running it to run a business, you have to be authentic. This is really, really, really important. And I will touch on a little bit more about this in a moment. But this is important, okay? And let's talk about another reason why people don't buy. This is also important too. A lot of the times, people don't buy because you maybe forget to interact back with them. If somebody, let's say you make a post, and you make a post with call to action, which is, this is the product, this is the service, comment below for information. If somebody comments because they want information, they say info please, you have to follow up with them and you have to make this connection with them. So you tell them the information. You cannot forget to connect back with your followers, with your friends on Facebook. You have to comment back or you have to message them, but also remember that if someone says info please and you send them the info through private message when necessary, okay, people are still allowed to say no. Let me tell you, like, how many times I received messages from people. I would be like, info please, because I would be curious what this is about. And then they would give me the information, but I would be like, no, actually, this is not what I'm looking for. Like, I thought it's something else or whatever, okay? And they would be like, but why? Like, you should join my team, or you should buy this product. It's great. Like, if somebody says no, you say, that's no problem at all. Let me know if you have any other questions. And you leave them. Because remember, sometimes people can have many different reasons why they say no. And money is not always the reason. Sometimes, let's say you have a business and you have to build a team, okay? And you want people to join your team. It's not always the fact that they don't have money to join. Maybe it's about the fact that they genuinely don't have time this week to join. So we are not going to be pressuring them that they have to join our team and it's going to be great. If they are not ready, then they are not ready. And let me tell you this, what I learned. If you push people to join your team, if you have to push them to do it, a lot of the times those are the people that will not even commit to it. You want to have the people that are ready for action. You want to have the people that are ready for it, that are determined. Okay? So we have to be respectful towards it. And a lot of you probably already do that, but I believe it's important for me to share it because we sometimes can forget, and it's understandable because we all have commitments, like we have bills to pay. And of course, a lot of the times it can put us under pressure when we are selling, when we have products, when we have services. But it's important to remember, like, those are real people that we are talking to. It doesn't matter if we are just talking with them on social media. They are real people. So we want to be respectful towards them. We want to respect their boundaries. If somebody says no, that's okay. And it's not always, I don't have money. It could be like, I really can't, like, this week. Or it might genuinely be like, no, thank you. Because this is the only answer they can give right now. But the next day they might think about it, and the next day they might think about it, and they might join on third day. But if you push, like, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it, you should do it, a lot of the times people will just be put off by that. So you can, there is nothing wrong with pushing people a little bit, okay? Because sometimes people need that encouragement, but in a respectful way and where it's appropriate. So this is important to remember, okay? Another way people don't like to buy, like another reason why people don't buy, it's because sometimes people make those type of posts where they have this like guilt tripping like language. Like you might be like some people guilt trip others saying like, like, why don't you want to support me and all that type of stuff. People don't really like to buy this way. And they're being pushed away. So we have to be mindful of that. And we have to trust that what's meant to be ours will be ours. And the right buyers will always find us. People are always looking, even if they don't even if they don't hit the like button, even if they don't comment, even if they don't message us. We have to remember, if we stay consistent, okay, and we keep at it. But like I said before, not every post should be like, buy now, buy now, buy now. Like, this is what I sell, this is what I sell. On social media, you have to show also some lifestyle posts. This is very important. But it's also about consistency, okay? So you have to keep going at it. And it's not that you have to keep going at it just because you are being told to do it. But you have to remind people about your products and services. If nobody knows, then nobody knows. So you don't have to post just to post. You have to remember, like, I get to post this on social media. You have to, like, this is what I started doing myself, like, and it changed the way I look at social media, honestly. Anytime I have some thought, or anytime I could share something, I say to myself, not I have to post this. I say to myself, I get to post it. People get to read it. People get to know me, you know? So we don't want to be like just making it, you know, like unenjoyable for ourselves, because this is not why we want to have a business. But it's important to show ourselves, you know? This is why Coca-Cola still advertises their products. This is why we still see Nike advertise their products. It's not because they're not getting enough sales. It's because they are reminding people that something exists. It's because they also want new clients. So you have to remember, like, if you stay consistent and you advertise that you have something to offer, this is great, because people will get to know about it. People can then maybe join your team or buy your products. But you cannot just post about the sales. You have to show yourself as well. This is really, really important. And another aspect of this, especially if you are selling products, okay? If you are the one who decides on prices, and the only thing you advertise, the only thing you show on your post is like limited time offers, limited number offers, and those type of like act now services, a lot of the times people will be pushed away by this. A lot of the times. It's good to do them. You know, limited time offers and limited number offers, and, you know, exclusive discounts with a deadline. It's important to do it, but we should not only sell in this kind of way. If the only posts you ever make, I'm talking about this businesses where you actually decide the prices, not somebody else decides the prices and there are discounts. If you are the one who decides on prices, you don't want to be like limited time offer on every single post, because this looks like you're just trying to manipulate people to buy, and people can feel that, and people will not buy because they will feel like they are not in control, and people want to feel like they're in control when they are buying something. So it's really, really important you can make posts about limited time offers, but not the only way to sell. It's limited time offers. Let me tell you how many times I bought something full price just because I wanted it. And let me tell you how many times I didn't buy something because it was limited time offer, because I didn't want it. It's not about the price. It's not about the discount. It's about you and putting the buyer in control. So it's like the seller's job is not to close the sale. It's the buyer's job, because the buyer has the last say. So we have to be respectful of people, and we have to remember that if somebody wants something, it doesn't matter the price. They will get it. They will get it. Because the thing is, like, I bought coaching classes, like coaching programs for like $5,000, for more than $5,000. And I bought some other courses that cost me more than $2,000. And then I know of coaches that charge $88,000 for some of their classes, and they have limited amount of space in them for 8 people. So imagine this, okay? They sell a product that's 88,000, but they only allow 8 people, and they don't allow like whatever amount of people want. They're very selective. But the thing is, this is real. So it's not about the price. And if we are always thinking that our products are too expensive, if we always think or products are too expensive, and if we always think like people can't afford it, those are the type of buyers you will attract. Because there are people in this world that spend $88,000 on coaching sessions by different people. You know? So it's not about the money. It's never about the money. It's about how people feel when you sell to them. So are you being respectful to them? Are you respecting their boundaries? Are you being mindful of your language? Are you allowing them to make the decision for themselves, or you are trying to manipulate them to buy? Because if you are trying to manipulate, people can feel that. And this is when they might feel like they don't want to buy from you. So sometimes it's good to host limited amount of hours offers, limited time, with a deadline, limited amount of numbers. This is good. But if the only thing you are doing, like, is the only type of post you make, then this loses its credibility. Like it feels like you really are just doing it just to get the sales. So you have to change that maybe to improve your sales. Okay? So this was really important. It's not about the price. Like, people buy because how you make them feel. And on social media, like, you have to be yourself. You have to be authentic, because otherwise people will more likely not want to buy from you. There's so many different people in this world. People need someone like you. People, like, the world doesn't need another Dominica. The world doesn't need anybody else. Like, the world needs you. You know what I mean? Like, you are the perfect version of yourself when you're authentic to yourself. So that's what you should do. That's what you should show on social media. Also, additionally, like, if you sell a product, we should not use too much filter to show our product, because people like to see the real authentic version of this product. We have to show how it truly looks, and not just use all these filters and enhancements and all of this stuff. And also, this is really important, especially when it comes to like the use of AI right now. A lot of people use it for their business, and it can be very, very useful. It can be really good if you use it in a good way, okay? But if you are using AI for all of your posts, like, I'm talking about the images, especially the images, people can see that these are generated by AI, and they more likely will feel like this might be a scam, so I'm not even going near it. I've noticed, like, let me tell you this one story, okay? There was this girl that I knew, just from Facebook. I never met her in real life. And I only ever saw her profile photo. And on her profile photo, she had like brown hair. And she looked a certain way, okay? She had brown hair. And there was a time when, I would see her comment somewhere, and I would comment on her post. She would comment on mine and all that type of stuff. We had the interaction. We even had some like private messages, that kind of stuff. And then one time I saw her do a live video. And, I was scrolling on my Facebook. I was scrolling, and then I saw somebody is doing a live video, and I was like, oh, who is that? Like, I never saw that person. And I'm looking. I'm like, wait, like, something doesn't add up. I'm looking at her, and I'm looking at the little icon on the profile photo. And I'm like, wait, like, that can't be her. That's not her. So I'm looking at the video. I'm looking at her. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is not her. And I go on her profile, and I look at her, and I'm like, this is the one, like, this is the girl I've been interacting with. I was like, that can't be her. And it's not about because she had makeup on her profile photo or anything like that, or because it was an old photo of her. It was because she generated her profile photo with AI to make it look professional. And it looked nothing like her. Like zero. It was a completely different person with different ethnicity. And I was like, this is not good. This is not good. Especially if you are a coach and you're the face of your brand. You cannot make a profile photo of somebody else. I was really shocked that time. Because I was like, I thought I'm speaking to this one person that I saw on the profile photo. And of course, like on video and on profile photos, we can look slightly different, when your hair is done, when your makeup is done, like when we wear certain clothes, but you can still recognize the person. I couldn't recognize her. It was a different person with different ethnicity. Like it was completely different person. So this is not how we should use AI. This is definitely not good. So if you use AI for your business, there are ways to use it and there are ways to definitely not use it. And if you have a photo of yourself, like you use AI to create a profile photo of yourself, and it looks nothing like you, don't use it. Don't use it just because you think it will look professional. As a matter of fact, it looks horrible most of the time. It does not look good. What it's better for you to do is take a simple selfie of yourself. Like genuinely, a normal selfie in your kitchen will be way better than to try make a really beautiful photo, but it looks nothing like you. I was really shocked. Like I couldn't believe it because I never experienced that in my life before. So I was like, who is this person, So don't use too much filter on your photos. Don't use too much like enhancements, and definitely do not use AI to make a nice professional profile photo of yourself, because people will be like, who the hell is this? And it made me feel like this profile is a scam. Like I felt like, it was very like dishonest, and it felt very weird and off. So, and I'm not trying to be like disrespectful towards anybody here or stuff. But look, guys, honestly, like you are you for a reason, and God created you the way you look, and it's beautiful. And honestly, it's way better to see you with a photo in your kitchen than having a nice background, but it looks nothing like you. Like a completely different person with different ethnicity. This is not good. Like, let's not do that. This is not how we should use AI. This is definitely like, and I see more and more people do that, unfortunately. So guys, please, people definitely feel the same as me. A lot of people, most people definitely feel the same as me when they see a profile like that. They think like, no, this is not real. I don't feel like this person is genuine, so I'm afraid to invest my money in their products or services. This is how people feel. So please, don't do that. Also, I wanted to share the fact that when it comes to selling, okay, a lot of people don't even need any convincing when it comes to buying your products. A lot of people don't need any convincing. All it takes is you are being you, you're being authentic, and they like the way the product sounds or your service, and they will buy. But then there are other people that will never, ever buy your products. And this is okay. This is absolutely fine. And people say never and stuff, but genuinely, like there is, we are not always gonna be for everybody. Okay? There is people in the world that will like us. There's people in the world that will not like us. There's people who will buy our products. There's people who will not. And that's okay, because people get to make their decisions. People get to use their finances the way they want. So we don't have to feel discouraged about the fact that somebody decides not to buy. Sometimes it's a no for now, but sometimes it's a no, like forever, and they maybe don't want to buy. And this is okay. We have to be okay with that. Because the thing is, okay, not everybody buys iPhones, and not everybody buys Samsung. And there are people that will never ever buy an iPhone, even if it costs like only €100. And there's people that will never ever ever buy a Samsung, even if it's €100. It's not about the price. It's not about the price. And it's okay if there are people that buy, it's okay for people to buy iPhones, and it's okay for people to not buy iPhones. And why iPhones are so successful and why Samsung is still successful? Because they focus on the ones that buy, not the ones that don't. So you don't have to worry about the fact that there is a certain people and certain audience that don't want to buy your product, because you have to focus on the fact that there are people in the world that want your product and they want your services, and they will get it from you. So remember about it. Not everybody buys iPhones. Not everybody buys Samsung. But they focus on the ones that do. They focus on developing the product. They focus on developing their branding. They focus on the brand. They don't focus on the ones that don't buy. And they don't question, why is there a certain percent in this world of people that like don't buy our services? Like, why are there still 20% of people that don't buy iPhones? You know, they don't, because the thing is, people will buy and people will not, and that's okay. So iPhones do, like Apple is not trying to make their products cheaper just to make people buy. As a matter of fact, every iPhone that gets released, it's more and more expensive each time. Same goes with Samsung or any other electronics. So like Apple does not make their product cheaper just to attract an audience to buy their product. They focus on the buyers that already buy. They focus on the ones that like their products, and they focus on developing the product, making it better for the ones that already buy. So we have to remember, if this is true, if there are people that will never ever buy iPhones, even if they will be €50, I can guarantee you there will still be people that will not buy an iPhone. They would prefer to buy a Samsung for €500 than an iPhone that's gonna be 50. And that's normal. This is how people, like, it's not about the price. It's not about the price. It's about how the people feel, maybe about testimonials, maybe about what people are looking for, what they like, what they don't like. So it's okay if people will not buy from us something. It's okay if people are not interested with our about our product or services. We have to just keep going and focus on the ones that are interested, because there will always, always, always be someone who wants your product. There will always be someone who wants your services. So you have to remember about this. And selling, it's meant to be enjoyable. Okay? So you cannot just, like I already said, you did not start a business so that the selling will be, so that you are being told what to do, so that you are not enjoying yourself. You started a business in the first place, or you want to start a business to have this freedom, to do what you love, to be who you are, to have this freedom. So you don't have to sell the way everybody else sells. You know, and as a matter of fact, even the stuff that I'm telling you today, you might feel like that's not really for me. That's okay. But I'm just showing you how you can put yourself in the buyer's shoes and sell from the buyer's perspective. So you have to be authentic. You have to be genuine with people. Don't just be sending messages non-stop. This annoys people. Let's not be annoying, especially because social media has been created to be a social place for people to interact, for people to become friends. So let's use it the way it's supposed to be. And buying is supposed to be enjoyable too. So we don't want to make the buying process not enjoyable for people. We want them to enjoy it. We want them to buy our products because it's a great product. So you have to believe that your product is amazing, and that's the place you should be selling from. So if selling has to be enjoyable, buying also has to be enjoyable. So this process has to be enjoyable for everybody. And if you feel like it's not enjoyable for you, that means it's more likely not enjoyable for the buyer either. So you have to look into that and think about it and explore those options. And really, honestly with you guys, buying, selling is a skill. Selling is a skill like any other skill, and all skills have to be developed. All skills have to be learned. The first time I tried selling my products or services, useless. We are not born with the skill of being able to sell. We develop it over time. And if you get classes or you attend master classes like this is the thing that's going to help you to get those desired sales and the profits that you're looking for. So today, like yesterday, I want to give you some tasks to do, and I wrote them down so that I don't forget what exactly I want you to do. Okay? So just 1 second, I'll have a look. So what I would like for you to do today is, in relation to today's live video, I would like for you to analyze your social media and have a look at some of your posts, okay? So what I would like for you to do is look at your Facebook profile or Instagram, but majority of you will probably be using Facebook, okay? Since we are on Facebook anyway. So look at your 10 most recent posts and put them in different categories, okay? Classify them according to the categories. So put them in, there will be 4 different categories. Sales orientated, educational or informative post, personal or storytelling post, or interactive. So interactive, it's like you made polls or Q&As in your post, okay? So analyze the last 10 posts and put them in those 4 categories, whatever ones they belong them, okay? So you might be having some of your posts will be sales oriented. So they were with a call to action, salesy, and you are telling them they can buy it now. Another one might be educational or informative. So you might be there telling them about the skincare product and what it can do, or something that you have learned, or something about you, okay? Personal or storytelling. This could be anything. Personal can be you going out for a coffee. Personal can be you with your friends or family. And then interactive would be either asking a question so they answer, or making polls on your stories or stuff like that. So in the last 10 posts, classify your post in those 4 categories, okay? And then I would like for you to see what's the percentage of salesy orientated posts, because the thing is, you should have roughly 75% of your posts should be just normal posts, not sales. So this is going to give you the answer if your posts are too salesy. And this might be the number 1 reason why people are not buying your products or services, because the only thing you do is sell. So look at them, put them in those categories, and this is going to help you this is going to be like the first number one step that will help you see if you are posting in a good way, or maybe you can develop that. Okay. Next, there is another task I would like for you to do, but this is the most important. So do it, because this is going to help you a lot to see maybe you need to change your social media strategy. The other task is every single day, you should set aside maybe 15 to 30 minutes of your time to interact with your audience. So answer, reply to comments, reply to DMs, maybe go on their social media profile and comment under their posts, like their posts, but also when you are doing that, make sure you actually, like, if somebody wrote something, make sure you actually read it, and make sure you actually interact properly, not just like interact by telling them like, I'm selling this product, come to my profile, because there you will get blocked. So you want to do it in a nice way. You want to be genuine. You want to make good connections. Okay. This is social media, so we should be social with one another. So you want to respond to the comments. You want to be respectful of their profile. You don't want to make a comment under someone post about your products or services, because automatically you will more likely be deleted and blocked. You want to be respectful of their space. You want to interact with them but make a genuine connection. So this is one of the ways you can grow your audience on social media and help with the algorithm a little bit as well. Then there is another task. I would like for you to think about creating a post or a story that shares like your journey and why you maybe started the business, how you're doing so far, but not in a salesy way, and not in a way of like with a call to action at the very end, like, let me know if you want to join, or let me know if you want this product or stuff. You want to share, just to share your experience, be authentic about it, show your story, because just because you think something has to be like salesy, it doesn't mean this is the way people like to buy. I'm telling you, there is so many times that I posted something like genuine. I wasn't thinking about sales. I was just focusing on myself and my life. I had more interaction and more people interested to work with me than when I tried to sell. So you want to do that. You want to try to do that, but not in a manipulative way. You want to be authentic and write it the way you are, who you truly are. Another step you can do to help with your social media is to gather testimonials or like reviews from your previous customers. So if you already had some type of customers, what you can do is you can follow up with them after if they only bought your products right now, you're obviously not gonna follow up. But if they bought something from you maybe a few weeks ago, you can reach out to them and ask like, oh, could you please write me an honest review about this product or service that you bought from me? And then you will be able to use that on your social media, on your posts or your stories, and this is going to help your algorithm, and this is going to drive your sales as well, because people like to buy based on testimonials. And if you do not have testimonials of your own, maybe you are brand new and you have never, ever sold any product yet. That's okay. If you more likely probably joined a business that already has some type of testimonials, maybe you can use them. Maybe you can ask someone, would you mind if I use your photo of your transformation, so that I can show how this product works. So there is definitely going to be some type of testimonial. Maybe you can find, what it did for other people. But obviously, when you are coaching, this might be a little bit more difficult, and you might have to just wait for those testimonials, and that's okay. This is fine, and those testimonials will come. Also, number one point, very, very, very important, you have to limit private messaging to people. Honestly, I know a lot of people already know this, but there are so many people. I was surprised because it sometimes can feel like so obvious that we don't want to annoy people, but a lot of the times people teach like you have to send those messages because otherwise you will not have sales, and you have to follow up, and you have to, like, if somebody likes your post, you should send them a message. No, majority of the times people will actually get annoyed by this. So we only want to send them private messages if necessary, and only if it's applicable. So if somebody commented for more information, you can send them a message if you need to. But you don't have to message them about every single thing all the time, because people will be annoyed. So we only want to use private messages when we need to. A lot of this stuff can even be done through comments. But if you want to do, like, obviously not everything, so you can private message, or they can private message you and you can talk about it. But like I said, be respectful. If somebody says no, then this is a no, and that's it. We don't want to annoy someone. If that's all. We don't want to annoy anybody. And the last point is to take some pictures or videos of your products with no filter, no use of AI or anything like that. Just authentic, real photos of this product. So if you are selling makeup, take some nice photos in a normal, like in your normal life. Take some photos of this product. Take some photos of this product on your face in a normal, natural light. You don't need to have a ring light. You don't need to have filters. You don't need none of that. Just the way you are. Okay? If you are the face of your brand and you are a coach and you coach people, you help them with something, you're a teacher of any sort, and your face is your brand, take photos of yourself. Do not use AI to make a nice professional photo for your profile photo, because it is not going to look like you. And if someone just knows you based on your profile photo and they book a call with you and you show up looking completely different than your profile photo, they will be like discouraged to buy from you. They will feel like they are going to get scammed, and they will not move forward more likely with your services, because they will feel like they are going to get scammed. So let's not use AI for profile photos, especially if the AI is not great. If it looks nothing like you, let's not use it, guys. It's better for you to have a non-professional photo done in your kitchen than for you to use this type of photos. So these are the tasks that I would like for you to do. I know there was a good bit in here, but you can watch this live video a few times, and this is going to help you. And yes, I think that's all I wanted to share with you today. Tomorrow there'll be another live session, and I would like to take this opportunity to share something with you guys, because I know that a lot of you are new to social media, or you might be using social media for a while, but somehow you are stuck with the algorithm and you're not really sure like how to get this algorithm to work for you, how to attract those clients, how to find those clients of your dreams. I would love for you to just try to be yourself and to apply those techniques that I have shared with you today and yesterday also. Yesterday I talked about why people buy things, and today why they don't. So these are the tactics that you can apply. Additionally, all of these things that I have included here as the tasks for today. So to review your 10 posts, to set aside 15 to 30 minutes to reply to comments and interact with people, to create a post or a story that you can share your life story with, to limit private messaging. See, all those strategies, there is a way for you to use, there is a way for you to make it really, really useful. And I actually created my very own planner. It's called the DMO Tracker. I have it here and I'm going to show you. This is what it is. The camera is flipped, so I'm sorry, this is like the other way around. But this is a DMO tracker, and it is perfect for anybody who has an online business. It is specifically designed for those who work in like network marketing, direct marketing, or other people call it MLM, because this is the type of planner. It's about daily method of operation. And over here, obviously this is flipped the other way, but if you want to see the photos of how this actually looks, let me know and I'll send you. But over here you have all the tasks that you can do to develop your social media. So for example, there is stuff like to add 10 new people into your friends, delete 5 to 10 people from your friends, and to make a lifestyle post, to make 5 to 10 stories if you like. But obviously this is not something that you have to do every single day. There is a schedule and you can decide when you want to do it. But this can help you to keep track of what you already did for the week and what you have to do follow the following days. So for example, what else is here? Like that you can make a product post, so post about your products, or recruiting post, so a post about the opportunity to join your business. This is specifically done for those of you who are in the network marketing, when you have to build a team or sell products. So on this side, you can see like all the type of tasks that you can do to develop your social media, as well as schedule, so Monday to Sunday, and you can tick off and decide when you want to do something. And then on the left side, or on the, well, right side, actually. So on the next page, there is space for you to write down the names of your potential buyers of products or team members. So anyways, I know this is, you can't really tell, you can't really see this properly because the camera is flipped. And unfortunately, I don't really know how to switch like the mirroring effect. So if any of you would like to see how this actually looks, let me know and I'll send you the photos. I'll send you a video. And this planner, it's for 1 full year. So if you buy a planner like this DMO tracker, it's going to be for 1 full year. It's going to last you for 1 full year. 1 page, like 2 pages, like this per week. And this helped so many people so far. I've been receiving a lot of great messages about it. I designed it specifically whenever I used to sell MLM products, and this helped me with my strategy at the time. So I decided to make my very own DMO tracker to help others. So if this is something that you might think it will benefit you, I would love for you to let me know and I'll send you the link. If you want to check it out, this is available. It's called DMO Tracker. It's like daily method of operation. It's for 1 full year. You will get all the tasks that you can do to develop your social media. And also, even if you do not work in MLM or network marketing, this can be very, very useful for you, because this is going to help you with like this basic strategy of how, I hope I'm back. The connection got lost, but I was saying that this DMO tracker helps with social media strategy, like these basics. So the fact that you have to do maybe live videos and you can tick off so that you can keep track if you are doing them or no. It's kind of like a planner that's going to keep you accountable. Are you posting the lifestyle posts about your products, post about yourself? Are you doing live videos? So this is going to help you, even if you do not own MLM network marketing business. So like I said, if you would like more information, let me know. I'll be more than happy to provide. And also maybe actually after this live video, I'll post a video in the group of how this actually looks like normal, not mirrored like on this live video. Apologies for this, because I have no idea how to switch the camera. I think there is a way to change the mirroring, but I have no idea how to do it, honestly. So I'm not even gonna attempt to do it because we could be here all day. So, so I'll just post a video after I end this live and you can check it out. But coming back to what we talked about, I really hope that this live video was beneficial for you and that you will go ahead and really analyze your social media, because it's not this is not true that there is not enough people to buy your products. It's not true that people are not interested. There is always like this tiny underlying reason why they're not interested. And majority of the times it's because they don't know about our product, they maybe forgot about our product, or they feel like your profile might be not authentic. So if you would like to, you should go ahead and look at your social media and really think, like, if I were a stranger, what would I think about my profile? What would they feel my vibe is? Is my posts, like, how do they look like? Are they only salesy all the time? Do I post enough about myself so people get to know me? Especially if you are building a team, people have to trust you. So think about all of those things and analyze your social media, and hopefully this is going to help you a lot with your social media, and you will get to have you'll get a feeling of what it looks like for people and how it can develop, because everybody starts somewhere, and it's okay if you didn't know any of this stuff. It's okay even if you are you have this online business for a few years, but you have never done this type of things. That's okay. You are here right now. So I'm glad I was able to maybe show you and explain to you a few things. I hope that you have enjoyed today's live video. And tomorrow we are going to have day 3. So it's the final day of the masterclass. And this is going to be amazing. I am not going to say too much about what we are going to talk about, but all I can say is that this is going to give you the fire that you need to just end the year in such an amazing way. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So I hope to see as many of you as possible on the live tomorrow. Let me know if you have any question in regards to yesterday's live or today's live video, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. So thank you guys so much for watching. Also, there is still time for other people to join this masterclass. If you feel like there is somebody that might benefit from this type of training, add them to the group. I would be so grateful if you do so, because I really feel like this is the type of conversation that people need. This is the type of conversation that is very beneficial for business owners, and not everybody has those type of trainings. Not everybody hosts those type of trainings, and this training is completely free. So why not share it with your team or friends or whoever you feel like it's appropriate. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye.